think a Saiyan always keeps his pride.
Привет, друзья! Anatoly, the Soviet Super Saiyan here, with just a chill video. You know, usually I'm doing a showcase for this or a collab or something. Today I just wanted to talk about Dragon Ball Legends a little bit, and I figured, you know, I just throw some, you know, matches on in the background. You guys can watch it if you want. It's just a little something there so, you know, it's not just, you know, me on a blank picture or something, but I want to talk about Legends and why I'm honestly really optimistic about the game now. Okay, you guys know me. I'm usually like way more optimistic than this game deserves me to be about it, but like I can't help it. I love Dragon Ball Legends the way the truth likes Dokkan. And you know what, for a while there, like, second anniversary was supposed to be this big hype-ass event, you know, one of the best of the year, like, you know, anniversaries are supposed to be. The first one was amazing, and then second one comes around, it's time for me to admit it. I was trying to be positive about it as long as I could. Second anniversary was fucking hog piss. Like, I mean, it, like, literally everything you could think that they could mess up on, it was there. Like, they just, like, they fucked up the meta, they fucked up the hype, they didn't give us events, like, nothing you want, man, nothing you want. And then, I don't even know if this guy's a bot or not, but, like, going back to it, then, you know, anniversary, it comes, like, ends, and it starts getting a little better. We start getting a trickle of events. We get the Super Warriors, you know, and then they start just keep putting out more events. They start listening to us. And, you know, I swear, honestly, even if it hasn't been, like, you know, massive changes or nothing, every single event, I mean, every single update that's come out since anniversary, in my mind, has made this game notably better, whether it's through adding more content or just, you know, updating game systems, making UI and stuff better. But, I mean, speaking of content, like, when Anniversary came around, this shit was bones dry. I mean, just absolutely, you know that meme of, like, there's like a parent holding their one child above the pool, and there's the other one right to the side practically drowning, and there's the fucking skeleton at the bottom of the water just absolutely drowned out. That was Legends at the end. We were the skeleton at the bottom there, just doing, you know, getting absolutely nothing, being absolutely neglected. But now, I'm not even gonna lie, the past two resets, whenever, you know, we got to them, I'd have to check like 8 hours before, and I'd go through missions and go through the events and stuff and go, oh shit, there's stuff I've missed, there's stuff I haven't done. I haven't had that actually happen to me in Dragon Ball Legends in ages. I can't remember the last time it wasn't just, oh, this trickle of content came out, I did it, and then, you know, it's done, and I'm just waiting for the next one. I have to make sure that I'm finishing it all. Like, that's a crazy fucking feeling, and that's such a good change in the right direction. To, you know, having almost more content than I can deal with is better than, way better than not having enough. And that shit makes me so happy. And it, like, and beyond that, it really seems like they're being way more generous with CC and stuff. Like, now, I don't know the exact amounts that we got, you know, on average beforehand or after it, but after Anniversary, I swear, they've just been piling on that CC to us, and it's been fucking awesome. Like, I'm not free to play by any means, but I don't really spend all that much, so whenever we get more, then, like, I love it. It's great for me, and for people who are 100% free to play, it must be great. And then they're doing other stuff like, you know, they announced the LF Gohan Zenkai, and okay, you know, I was like, it was cool. It was like, cool. You know, it's nice that he's getting some shine again. He'll be usable again. But at first, off the jump, I'm like, man, do I really give a fuck? Are most people gonna give a fuck? Like, I got him 4-starred, and that's wild to me. I didn't, you know, so most people probably have him at 2-3-star if they even have him. But then they hit us with that crazy announcement where they didn't say exactly how much. They're like, you can use your rush medals to exchange for Z power for them. Like, they said there's gonna be a cap per month, which I understand, but hot damn, 3 LF character Z power from a currency that's had no use. Like, I'll cut in a picture, you know, when I'm editing of like, I got 1.6 million rush medals. Like, I try and awaken equipment a decent bit, and I still have that. Like, I can't wait, because if they're gonna give us, you know, the Z power for this Gohan, are they going to keep doing this for LFs going forward? So every time an LF comes out, you're going to be able to, you know, get them the stars an LF Zenkai comes out, you're going to be able to get them the stars you need to get them there? That's fucking amazing. I don't care what player you are. Like, that is, they took a currency that had no use, and now they made it, like, premiumly valuable. Like, I don't know how much more valuable you can get than, you know, free LF Z power, but we'll see. As long as the exchange rate isn't just absolutely absurd, this is huge. Like, this is one of my favorite announcements that they've given us in a long time. Other thing is, it seems like the team, they're finally realizing, I mean, it's only a couple of times in a row, but seems like Dimps is finally realizing how far a little more communication goes. Like, we got the dev letter in the news, I believe it was yesterday, you know, today's Saturday, so it was yesterday. And, you know, they gave, it was pretty long, and at the end they said, sorry, we couldn't make it shorter, we got all this stuff to talk to you about. Now, someone correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't the last dev letter they sent out, like, a little less than a month ago? Before that, I could swear that, like, it would literally be sometimes 6 months, if not more, in between dev letters. And the thing is when they tell, like, in this one here, they, you know, go out of their way to mention the quicker loading screens and stuff that was promised, like, in update 2.9.0, but wasn't there. And they, you know, they just said, like, hey guys, we're still working on it. We know this is important. This is something that we really want to, you know, be able to do for you guys. But it was harder to do than we initially expected. And now we're, you know, we're still working on it, hoping to bring it out. That little fact is, okay, now that they said that, like, I was a little upset that we didn't get it before, but now, you know, they told us, hey, guys, we're still working on it. It was just harder than we planned. I understand that 100%. You know, shit happens sometimes. And that extra communication just goes, I don't know, it just feels good to know that the team, they have a plan, and they're willing to share it with us, which to me that means they have a long-term vision, and they also they want, you know, players to be on board with it. And that's good. That's little stuff like that, you know, it's minor in the long run of things, but man, it just leads me to be a lot more hopeful that they're genuine in their desire to make this a better game. I mean, the core system to Dragon Ball Legends has never been a bad game. Let's not get it wrong. The core system to Dragon Ball Legends, in my mind, is undoubtedly the best mobile game, like, gameplay that there is. Like, Dokkan's good, don't get me wrong. Dokkan's my second favorite mobile game and all. But it's just, when you get good matches, especially friendly matches and stuff in Legends, it can't be competed with. The only problem is the surrounding systems to the actual gameplay itself to Legends have at times ranged from pleasant to fucking gut-wrenchingly just hard to deal with. So, but it really seems like it's getting better. I mean, I know that I'm like a very biased person when it comes to this for Legends. Like, I am almost day one. It's gonna take a hell of a misstep for them to get somewhere where I say, hey, I think I'm done. I think I'm not playing Legends anymore. But that all being said, man, I fucking love this game so much. And this past, like, all of August, I would really say, man, I've loved almost everything that Dimps has been doing. You know, I'm optimistic, and I really hope you are. That, like, I know a lot of people talk about how you know, negative this community is and whatnot, but the community that I, you know, talk to and you know, interact with the most for Dragon Ball Legends has been one of the most positive communities that I've been with. And by positive and inclusive, like, I don't mean that it's like, oh, you know, you tell a dark joke, like, we're gonna, like, poo-poo on that. No. Some of the, you know, like, some of the jokes and stuff that we're out here, you know, joking about are you know, they get dark, but, like, when you joke about something, that just lets it become more acceptable and less taboo and more open to actually talk about. And we're inclusive in the fact that anyone in my community of Soviet Saiyans and the others that I, like, frequent, as long as you're a good person, regardless of, like, anything else, any immutable characteristic about yourself, if you're a good person and you like Dragon Ball and stuff, you're gonna be accepted and loved in these communities. So I've been, like, the community there that I deal with has been really optimistic, and you know, so it makes me happy. I like the way the game's going. I like the future it's taken. Last thing I wanted to talk about, though, is I was just thinking about this earlier, just, you know, bullshitting with myself because I'm fucking crazy and whatnot, and this community, including me a lot of times, we really, really rag on Toshi, and especially because, you know, he came over from Dokkan, and in some people's minds, Dokkan got better when he left, and you know, Legends didn't. Everyone needs to understand what Toshi's position and his real job is. Like, I think he's like community manager, whatnot officially, but he is meant to be the scapegoat for both the devs and the management. When the devs do something good, the devs get, you know, celebrated for it. We all go, hey, they implemented this, they programmed that, and did all the art and stuff for it. Look how good it is. Toshi gets no credit for it regardless of if he organized anything there. If the devs do something bad, everyone goes, oh, fuck you, Toshi. Why is this going poorly? Why did you, you know, lead them to design this, etc., etc.? Same goes with the management. When the management does something good, you know, they hit high sales, or there's a lot of, you know, people playing the game hours-wise and stuff like that, management comes out and goes, wow, we're leading the game well. As a company, we're doing good. Congratulations to Dimps and ourselves. You don't hear them say, hey, congratulations, Toshi, on any of your input. Thanks for, you know, doing what you do. But when management gets something wrong, over-monetizes something, or just, you know, makes a decision to monetize something where Toshi doesn't influence that much, we all shit on Toshi. We go, why are these sales shit? Why is this banner shit? Etc., etc. His entire job is to be the scapegoat, so the blame goes away from the people who actually caused it, so they can remedy it in a timely fashion and not have to deal with the negative ramifications of what they've done, and to not take credit even when some of it is deserved to him when the other teams do something well, because for the morale of those said teams, it is much better for them to just, you know, get all the credit themselves. His job fucking sucks. He probably has input on both sides, but no real final say, and all the appearance of having all this sort of, you know, management capabilities. This is a man who you could tell stayed up way later than he ever wanted to give us a self-translated English version of the anime premiere, so both the global version and the Japanese version could experience it at the same time. That's the same man who clearly loves this game. And yeah, we can rag on him in good fun and whatnot, but myself included, we really need to keep in perspective what his job is there. Like, he is the sacrificial lamb to both teams, and you know, I just want to personally, he's not going to hear this, but I want to personally say, Toshi, I appreciate what you do for this game and what you did do for Dokkan beforehand. But, you know, that's the end of my ramble. I'm going to go, you know, finish up here, go upload this before I go join in on Markel's tournament later. But I hope you guys enjoy this. A little different than something I usually do, but I just kind of want to talk about the game for a second, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you think I'm fucking crazy or just dumb as shit with these opinions, go down. Let me know what you think. Like, if you guys have any thoughts about the direction Legends have been going in general, let me know. Like, let's talk about it. Like, I want to know what the community as a whole is thinking about. But you made it this far, hell, this video is probably worth a like, ain't it? If you like this video but you ain't subscribed yet somehow, you haven't heard of the Soviet Super Saiyan or the United Soviet Saiyan States, you know, subscribe. Join in on the fun and join this community. I'd fucking love it. You know, I love when you guys turn out to these videos bullshitting with y'all on them and just, you know, seeing that you guys viewed them. It makes this all feel so worth it, and I just love doing it. But until the next video, guys, have a great day, and peace.